All right, so here we're going to solve by factoring. So our first goal is we need to get everything on one side and set it equal to 0. So I get 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 equals 0. We had to subtract the 2 to move it to the other side. Now I need to factor this. I can't just make my two parentheses. I need to do the pyramid. At the top of the pyramid, I do 2 times negative 2. I get negative 4. So I need to have a negative times a positive. My goal is to get a 3. So my multiples of 4 are 1 times 4 and 2 times 2. My only way to get a positive 3 is if I have a negative 1 plus a positive 4 gives me a positive 3. So I'm going to separate this into 2x squared minus a 1x plus a 4x minus a 2. So all I did was substitute instead of the 3x, I put negative 1 and 4 and separated it. Now that I have 4 terms, I always group. Now in my first group here, I can pull out an x. So I'm left with 2x minus 1. I want 2x minus 1 here. Okay, the signs are the way I want it, and I can pull out a 2, a positive 2. So I'm going to put plus 2. Therefore, I'm left with 2x minus 1. Now here is one term, here is another term. Okay, they both have 2x minus 1, so I'm pulling that out. When I pull that out of this, I'm left with an x. When I pull that out here, I'm left with plus 2. Now that I've factored it completely, I need to set each of my parentheses equal to 0. So I get 2x minus 1 equals 0, and I get x plus 2 equals 0, and I'm going to solve. So I'm going to add my 1 to the other side, so I get 2x equals 1, and then divide by 2. So x equals 1/2. Here I'm going to subtract 2 on both sides, therefore I get x equals negative 2. So we get an answer of 1/2 and negative 2.